Tomorrow, voters go to the polls in 3 by-elections: Durham, Ontario, Victoria, BC, and Calgary. Calgary Centre is the one political pundits are watching. The riding has been Tory blue since 1968, but polls showed the Liberal and Conservative candidates aren't too far apart. Hanging in the balance, though, Justin Trudeau's controversial comments about Alberta. Shirley Engel reports.
Look, I'm sorry I said what I did.
It was an ill-timed apology for Justin Trudeau, who's hoping his star power will help inject a shock of red into Tory blue Calgary in Monday's by-election. But will negative comments on Alberta, either from Trudeau back in 2010 or now former Liberal natural resources critic David McGuinty last week, snuff out their chances in the hotly contested riding?
Well, I think only time will tell. I mean, I think we've got a terrific candidate, Harvey Locke, in Calgary Centre. There's a lot of momentum on the ground.
On the West Block with Tom Clark, interim Liberal leader Bob Rae questioned the timing of the report on Trudeau's 2-year-old comments.
Was it an accident? Was it immaculate conception? Did the reporter in question just sort of say, oh my goodness, I've just found this thing? Or did someone from the Conservative Party say, look at this, why don't we go with this story on a Friday ahead of the Monday vote? I mean, to me, it's, that's what you...
Here's the thing. We actually have been asking that question, but the problem is that he did say it, and that's why I think people are asking about it. But I want to quickly move on to one.
It's your choice. It's a clear choice.
Either way, it's been decades since a Liberal or any other party has even stood a chance in the Tory stronghold. Conservative candidate Joan Crockett's challengers mounted their final attacks in the last debate Saturday night. She's now only slightly ahead of Liberal Harvey Locke.
And that's the kind of government that Harvey is talking about.
The Liberals have been parading in the heavyweights in the lead-up to Monday's vote, but some experts believe vote splitting could be the clincher.
It's a potential vote split between the Liberals and the Greens. And in fact, the higher the Green vote, the better it is for Joan Crockett.
The other candidates reject that theory.
We are drawing support from across the political spectrum. We are seeing NDP folks who've never voted NDP before. There's a Facebook group called Progressive Conservatives for Turner. We actually are uniting the vote.
But at the end of the day, it's Calgarians who will get the final say. Shirley Engel, Global News, Ottawa.
And joining us now is our chief political correspondent, Tom Clark. Tom, will Justin Trudeau's comments have an immediate impact on voters in Calgary Centre?
Well, it's really impossible to know how much of an impact Trudeau's statement or his apology will actually have on the outcome. This is a remarkable contest, and the fact that the Liberals and even the Greens are so close says a lot about the shifting political sands of the Conservative heartland. But with his controversial comments about Alberta, Trudeau has stuck his head above the parapet, meaning that if it is a close loss for the Liberals tomorrow night, a lot of people are going to say it's because of his comments. A win, however, would be seen as being in spite of his comments.
But looking past the by-election on Monday, could what Trudeau said hurt the party's fortunes down the road?
Well, a lot of politicians say things publicly that they probably wish that they hadn't, such as Stephen Harper saying that Atlantic Canada has a culture of defeat. Now, he's still paying for that politically. Justin Trudeau, if he's elected the Liberal leader, may find the same consequence in store for his words about Alberta. And if Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi is correct that the road to power in this country runs right through Calgary, well, that could be damaging to Trudeau. But the regional nature of Canadian politics suggests something different, that just like Stephen Harper, you can win a majority without significant support in one region or another, in his case, Quebec. So while Trudeau's words will always be used against him, pretty unlikely that they're going to be fatal.